Welcome back, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, to the latest episode of Dick Rogers, Space Detective.
And have we got something different for you this month?
We sure do. And when we say we mean the Northeast Radio Drama Society, or N.E.R.D.S for short, because as we always say,
everywhere is northeast of somewhere. And on this podcast, we discover, produce, and present episodes of a radio show from the golden age of radio dramas. The Adventures of Dick Rogers, Space Detective.
That was a nice synopsis of what we do here.
I figured it might be a good idea to say what we're doing here at the top, just in case someone is tuning into this as their first ever episode.
Good idea.
Even in the 5th season, we can still improve.
Now, when it comes to finding the episodes of the old radio show, some months are harder than others.
Yeah, we've actually had this episode in the file for a while, but there were always other episodes we thought would be more fun, so we've been kind of putting this one off.
There is a reason we've been hesitant to do this one, but we'll get into that in the outro.
But for now, all you need to know is this episode features Dick and one of his partners, Harry, who shows up in The Perfect Stranger and briefly in The Devil's Dream. And that was one of the reasons I wanted to do this episode.
Big Harry fan, huh?
Is that a problem?
No, I just never thought he was that distinct of a character.
He brings a bit of folksy charm to the show. I feel like he's a good counterpoint to this version of Dick.
I also like how Daniel does his voice like Mr. DNA from Jurassic Park.
Thanks.
Do we want to set up the story at all for this one?
Why bother? I feel like the name says it all, and that name is...
Dick Rogers and the Case of the Found Dog.
Here we go.
Welcome back, all of you out there in Radioland, to the latest adventure of Dick Rogers, Space Detective. Some days just don't go the way you think they will. The best laid plans of mice and men oft go awry and all that. But whether you're the type to philosophize about it or just go with the flow, we've all had those days where something just stops you in your tracks. Even Dick Rogers, hero space detective of the GIF, has those days, and this is one of them. This is Dick Rogers and the Case of the Found Dog. We join Dick and Harry on the hover streetcar on their way to the station for an urgent meeting with the chief.
What do you think this is about, Dick?
It's just a meeting with the chief, Harry. It's nothing to be worried about.
But he said we needed to be there immediately, if not sooner. That sounds pretty dramatic.
I'm sure it's just a very time-sensitive case.
But never mind.
But what?
Well, he wasn't very happy with how the Hortense case turned out.
Neither was I. But I can't unmurder the only witness.
True, but...
But what, Harry?
We did drop the ball on the New Year's Eve heist case.
I mean, yeah, it was New Year's. That's what the ball is for. We had no way of knowing the ball had the loot in it and the culprits were waiting at the bottom of the track.
I guess so.
I suppose it was suspicious that the crew down there was wearing full ski masks.
You're right. I'm sure it's just an important case.
Definitely. I mean, our closure rate has been better.
But we were really close on the Van Buren case of the Martelli case.
And the Clawhammer murder. I did think it was weird that he stressed that we both needed to bring our badges and sidearms.
Yeah, but there was that one time you forgot your badge and we couldn't access the dry docks on the, what was it, the McPherson case?
47th Street!
Oh, there's our stop.
Yeah. Harry, I'm getting kind of worried about this meeting.
I'm sure you were right. It's nothing.
Hey guys, got called in to talk to the chief, huh?
Yep, just a run-of-the-mill meeting, I'm sure.
What do you know, Evans? What did the chief say?
Jeez, just nothing. He just said I should bring you guys to his office when you get here.
But how did he say it? I mean, did he seem angry or disappointed? Did he say, bring them in immediately?
Dick, I'm sure it's no big deal.
Yeah, he just mentioned it on his way to the Zithrax Ultra coffee machine.
I know I was a little worried before, but you've gone full paranoid. Let's just go in. I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay, might as well get it over with.
Chief, it's Dick and Harry.
Come in.
Hey there, Chief. How's it going this morning?
Not good, Dick. Not good.
Oh, Really? I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sure whatever's wrong, Harry and I can work really hard and fix it. We'll take care of whatever the problem is. Don't worry about it for a second.
Well, I'm sure you two will do your best, but there's no fixing this one, Dick.
What do you mean, Chief? My mother always said there's nothing broken that can't be put right with a little care and a little elbow grease.
You can put in all the elbow grease in the world, but we're talking about a dead woman here, Dick.
Oh, that's all. I mean, that's terrible. Here I thought it was something serious.
I fail to see what could be more serious than a potential murder. What's gotten into you, Dick?
Nothing, Chief. It's just... On the way over to the station, Harry was saying...
I was just wondering out loud.
And I was telling him...
Sure, it was nothing, but I was just wondering.
All right, you two, settle down. I don't know what this is, and I don't want to know. I've got a time-sensitive case for you, and whatever this is, we'll have to wait.
We are all ears, Chief.
You better be. We had a call come in with an anonymous tip to check out O'Malley's C-word warehouse down on Pier 6. We've dispatched a constable to investigate, and he found the mayor's mistress, Ann Kelly.
And that would be the dead woman in question.
Yes, and obviously under suspicious circumstances. Now, clearly, this will be big news when the press gets a hold of the story, so I need you two to get over there ASAP and get as much investigation done as you can before it becomes public.
No problem, Chief. We'll hop on the Hover Street car and head out right now.
According to the schedule, Desire should be arriving in less than a minute.
And we better get going.
Okay, you two, get out of here before I get curious about what's going on with you.
Sure thing, Chief.
So, what'd the chief say?
He just gave us a new case, Evans.
Ooh, what's the case?
Oh, we can't say yet. The chief doesn't want word getting out to the press.
Nice. Top secret. Cool.
We gotta go, Evans. Desire will be here any second, and we don't want to have to wait for the next Hover Street car.
Yeah, it's another 15 minutes before Despair gets here.
Well, I won't keep you then. Just, you think of your old pal Evans when this case makes you famous, eh?
Sure, Evans, sure. Okay. If we want to get to the C-word warehouse, we'll have to get off Desire at Baker Street and then catch Delight on the Pink Line, as long as we can catch Desire, that is.
Well, hey there, doggy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You sure are a cute little...
Harry, we don't have time to play with dogs, no matter how cute they are.
Oh, sorry, Dick. It just ran right up to me.
Well, get rid of it. Here comes Desire now.
But she's all alone out here, and she's not wearing a collar. I can't just abandon her and jump on the Hover Street car.
Hey, anyone looking for a dog? We got a loose dog here.
There's not even anyone around right now.
But if we don't catch this Hover Street car now, we'll have to wait another 15 minutes to catch the next one, and we need every minute to work on this case before the press gets wind.
Oh, I can't just leave it here.
We've got to go.
If you want to go on without me, go on, but I'm not leaving this sweet baby here by itself.
But Desire is just about to pass.
Then it's just the way it'll have to go.
You're impossible sometimes, Harry.
The Hover Street car named Desire continued on its predetermined route, leaving our heroes with their newfound canine companion. The C-word warehouse will have to wait while Dick and Harry solve the case of the found dog, right after this word from our sponsors. Some mornings you wake up and hop out of bed, ready to tackle your day head-on. And some days it's like there's concrete weights attached to all of your limbs, and you can barely drag yourself out of bed. For days like that, the solution is Zithrax Ultra Coffee, made from the finest coffee beans grown in the lush tropical hills of Colombia and supplemented with a proprietary botanical extract, also from Colombia, that for some reason our lawyers don't want me to name. Zithrax Ultra Coffee will blast you out of that morning malaise like a rocket ship piloted by screaming possums. Zithrax Ultra Coffee will make you feel like a ghost piloting a skeleton made of chrome and powered by jet fuel. Zithrax Ultra Coffee will make you feel like you've been shot out of a cannon into the sun. Zithrax Ultra Coffee. Get yours today. And now we return to the case.
Well, we missed Desire. I hope you're happy.
Who wouldn't be happy around a sweet baby like this? You're a sweet baby, aren't you? Yes, you are a sweet baby.
Well, that dog is too well fed to be a stray, so it's got to belong to someone.
Yeah, you've got a loving home that must miss you like the dickens, don't you? See the fur on her neck? She definitely usually wears a collar, but
I bet the owner was taking it for a walk and it slipped the collar.
she's not an it, Dick. She's a sweet angel baby. Aren't you a sweet angel baby?
Whatever. So how are we going to find her owner so we can get on our way to the Seaward warehouse? Hey, anyone missing a dog? There's a dog with no collar over here. Anyone looking for a dog?
Oh, here comes someone now. Excuse me, miss. Is this your dog?
Nope, I'm allergic to dogs. Are you guys waiting for Desire?
Desire just left.
Crap. I've really got to run then. Cute dog, though. Hope you find the owner.
Me too. Have a good one.
Oh, there's someone running. Maybe they were chasing her.
Hey there. Are you running to catch your dog?
What? No, running is good for you. You should try it sometime. I'm just trying to keep myself fit. Cute dog, though.
Okay, sorry to bother you. Have a good run.
I'll never understand runners. I tell you, Harry, if you see me running and I'm not chasing someone, you better start running too, because there must be something awful dangerous coming up behind me.
I've definitely never seen you running in any other circumstance.
We might have to search around the area a little bit to find her owner.
Hey, yeah, let's see. All right. I knew this string would come in handy someday.
Harry, if she pulled out of a real collar, what good is that string going to do to keep her from running off?
I mean, it probably won't do much, but it's better than nothing. Let's find your owner, sweetie. You want to go home, don't you?
Excuse me, were you saying you were looking for the owner of this healthy-looking dog?
Yeah, we were waiting to catch the hover streetcar and it just ran up to us.
That's my dog. I keep him in the back of my restaurant while I'm working, and he must have gotten away.
He got away, huh?
Yes, give him back to me. Come on. Fido, let's go back home. Come on, Fido, let's get you a nice juicy bone. That's your favorite, isn't it, boy?
I'm sorry if you lost your dog, mister, but this isn't your Fido. First of all, it's a girl, and she seems like she doesn't trust you.
That makes two of us.
3.
Oh, of course Fido is a girl. It's my own little joke calling her a boy. It would take too long to explain.
Sir, even if this is your dog, it sounds like she doesn't want to come with you.
Nonsense! She loves me. She just can't wait to get back to the restaurant and have a nice, juicy bone. It's her favorite. Come on now, Fido. Ow, my hand.
She really got you. Are you bleeding?
Mister, this is not your dog.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course it is. This is just a little game we play. You stay here, Fido. I'll go get that nice, juicy bone for you. Stay right there.
Why do you think he was so intent on taking her?
You know what his kind does to dogs? He's probably got a mule cart in that restaurant and he wants her to pull it.
I can't believe anyone would do something like that to a sweet baby angel like her. How could you look at these big brown eyes and just hitch her to a mule cart like that?
It just goes to show you can't trust people like that.
Well, we better get out of here before that guy comes back. I don't know if I can control myself.
Yeah, we've got a while before Despair shows up. Let's check around the neighborhood. Maybe someone had her tied out in the yard and she got out of her collar.
Yeah, I just know if you were my dog and I lost you, I wouldn't rest until I had you back. No, I wouldn't. I would cry and cry until I had you back. Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Do you think it could cut back on the baby talk, Harry?
I'll try, but she is just a sweetie wookums. Aren't you, sweetie wookums?
Hey, where did you go with that dog? Whatever will I use to pull my mule cart now?
The mysterious stranger would just have to keep wondering because Dick and Harry had left to seek the dog's real owner. And while they explore the neighborhood, we've got another word from our sponsors.
Where is my son?
That's the thing, Mrs. Thompson. We just don't know.
You mean to tell us we brought you little Billy to be part of your Zithrax combination sucker treat commercial and you... what? You just lost him?
Listen, you've heard the recording. You know we didn't just lose him.
I'll admit I kind of zoned out when you were playing the recording because I was wondering how many licks it does take to get to the...
Don't say it, Bill. We don't know what would happen.
We have every reason to believe that if anyone says that phrase, the interdimensional entity that took your son God knows where will reappear.
But where is he?
No one knows. There were only 2 witnesses. One is dead and the other is a child.
There's only one way to find out.
What's that, dear?
Nothing, just thinking about the delicious chocolate taffy center inside the hard candy shell of a Zithrax combination sucker treat.
They are delicious.
And fun. Listen, we're going to do everything in our power to figure out what happened to little Johnny.
Billy!
Right, Billy. In the meantime, I feel like the least we can do is offer you a case of Zithrax combination sucker treats as a consolation.
Nothing can make up for the loss of my son, but I can't say no to that offer.
If you're in the mood for something sweet, try Zithrax combination sucker treat.
Do not speak the catchphrase out loud.
And we rejoin our heroes as they scour the area for any signs of owners missing their dog.
I'm pretty sure this is the direction she came from when she ran up to me.
It seems like anytime we run into an animal, it just immediately loves you. How do you do that?
Well, there's no doing to it. It just happens. That is, other than the Perdwellian marmot my mom had. That thing could not stand being in the same room with anyone but her. I remember one time I was in college, I was looking after it while she was out of town.
Right. So, what are we looking for here? Missing dog posters?
Sure, but it might be a little early for that if she hasn't been missing for that long. I'm mostly just keeping my eyes open for a leash and an empty collar in one of these yards.
Or, of course, if anyone is out looking around and calling, what should we call her?
I don't think we need to call her anything other than Cutie Patootie Lumpkins, because you're such a Cutie Patootie Lumpkins, aren't you? Yes, you are.
It is really making me uncomfortable when you talk to her like that.
Sorry, Dick, I just can't help it. I take one look at her and my heart just melts into a little puddle of...
Hey, here comes someone now. Hello there, are you missing a dog?
Nope.
Well, we found her loose and she came from this direction. Do you know if anyone around here has a dog like this?
I don't know. I don't live around here.
Sorry to bother you, but you haven't noticed anyone looking for a dog while you're walking by any chance, have you?
Sorry, guys. I take her to the pound. They can sort it out.
Okay, thanks. Have a great day.
He had a point, Harry. Why not take her to the pound?
We can't do that. If the owner doesn't show up to claim her in a week, they would put her to sleep. Besides, that mule carter is probably going to stop there next when he sees we aren't outside of his restaurant anymore.
Sure, I mean, we don't want that to happen, but how are we going to find this dog's owner and still get to the Seaward warehouse before the press finds out you-know-what happened to you-know-who?
Or maybe we can get her to lead her back to her house.
I mean, I'm sure she knows where she lives, right?
She should be able to smell her way back if she wants. Go on, girl. Where do you live?
We're going to be here all day, aren't we?
Hey, there's someone mowing their lawn. They should know the neighborhood.
We can hope.
Excuse me. Hi. We found this dog, and it looked like she came from this neighborhood. Does she look familiar at all to you?
Sorry, man. I don't live here. They hired me to do the lawn, but it's my first time here. I don't really know the neighborhood.
Well, if anyone comes around looking for a dog, we'll be heading this way. You can send them after us.
Will do. Hope you find the owner, man. She looks like a sweet dog.
Thanks.
I think we're going to have to start knocking on doors if we're going to find who she belongs to.
That's definitely worth a try.
Let's start over here.
Hello. Hi. We found this dog loose, and we were wondering if you were looking for it, or if she looks familiar to you. Maybe you could tell us who she belongs to.
She doesn't belong here for sure, but I'm just the maid. I don't know the neighborhood well enough to recognize her. Sorry.
Sorry to bother you. Have a good day.
Farewell.
Does anyone actually live in this neighborhood?
Can I help you?
Oh, did we wake you? I'm sorry. It's just, we found this dog, and we think she belongs to someone in this neighborhood, and we were just wondering if you knew who she belongs to.
No clue, but I've got to work in 3 hours, and between your knocking and people mowing the goddamn grass, I haven't slept worth a tinker's damn. Anything else I can help you with?
Sorry. Thank you for your time.
Ooh, you're here! Quick, come in before the neighbors... Wait, who are you? And what's with the dog?
Hello. We're just trying to find the owner of this dog. Does she look familiar to you?
Now's not a good time, boys. Try the end of the block. I think the Raffertys have a dog. Unless... Hi there. You're kind of cute.
Good day to you. We have to find the owner.
Come on back sometime if you're free.
You sure you don't want to go back? I think...
No time, Dick. We've got to find the owner and get to the Seaward warehouse.
Who are you?
Hey there, Sport, are your parents home?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Don't worry. I'm a space detective, and this is my partner, and we're just trying to...
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Look, kid, is this your dog?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Never mind, Dick. Let's go.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
We are just not having any luck at all, are we?
Really? You think?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
I need a break.
There's a bench over here.
Perfect.
Come on, girl. Let's take a break for a minute.
Harry, we need to get back to the mystery we're being paid for.
Sure, Dick, just as soon as we get her home safe.
I mean it, Harry. I know the chief wasn't mad at us this time, until we made it weird anyway, but if we fumble this case, we could very well be fired.
Sure, Dick, we've just got to find our Pookie Wookie Love'ems here somewhere safe to stay in the meantime.
Good idea. Maybe we can take her back to the station and someone there can watch her while we get to our actual work.
Who's going to look after her at the station, Dick? Evans? No. We'll take her back to our office. You would like that, wouldn't you? We'll take her picture and make some posters to put up, but until her owner comes to claim her, we'll just have to look after her ourselves, won't we? Yes, we will.
That's all well and good, Harry, but we really need to get to the actual case.
Of course. We'll have to give her a temporary name if we're going to have her for a few days.
We definitely can't just have you calling her Snoogie Lovey Wuggums. I just can't take it.
Well, what do you think we should call her?
How about Daisy?
She really perked up. Do you like the name Daisy, sweetie?
Wow, she really seems like she's reacting to that name. Is Daisy your name? I can't believe I just plucked that name out of nowhere.
Okay, Daisy, are you ready to go back to our office? Hey, where you going, girl?
I told you that string wouldn't hold her.
Wait up, girl.
Here we go.
And she's off. But to where? And why? We'll leave you wondering for now while we give you another word from our sponsors. Are you tired of the huge water bill you get from the city every month? And who even knows what kind of chemicals are in there? You never know how much dihydrogen monoxide is making its way into your house through the city water pipes. Well, wonder and worry no more with the Zithrax Never-Dry rain collection system. The Never-Dry system collects the free water that literally falls out of the sky and lets you drink it, bathe with it, clean with it, whatever you want. And since it's pure rainwater, you don't have to worry about damage to your precious bodily fluids, chemical additives, or unnecessary purification. With no upfront charges and only a low monthly charge of $200, Zithrax will install and maintain the Never-Dry rainwater collection system at your house to keep you never dry. And now we return to Harry and Dick, running to keep from losing the dog they've vowed to return to her rightful owner.
She's heading back towards the station. We better run if we don't want to lose her.
I would kind of prefer we lose her.
What was that?
Nothing. Wait, where'd she go?
Well, around the corner here, she could have gone either this or...
Oh, I see her. She's behind that row of bushes.
Or we're going to have to pick up the pace if we don't want to lose sight of her.
I'll be right behind you, buddy.
Hey, there she is. And there's that shady-looking guy from before.
Come here, girl. We'll just get you into the restaurant here.
What do you got there? Some kind of dog whistle?
Oh, sure. It's her favorite. Aside from a nice, juicy bone, that is. Now, come with me, girl.
She doesn't want to go with you.
Yeah, stop grabbing her like that. She doesn't like it.
I hope I can retrieve some lunch.
Great.
Stop trying to keep me from taking my own dog inside.
Let go of her. She is not your dog.
What's going on here? Oh, hi there, sweetie. What are you doing out here, Taffy? How did you get out? All right, what's all this ruckus?
Oh, Mr. Mayor, Dick and I were waiting for the Hover Street car, and this sweet girl ran right up to us, and we knew we couldn't just leave her out here on her own, so we were trying to figure out where she came from and find her owner when this shady character came out of that restaurant over there, and he tried to tell us it was his dog, but she didn't want to go with him, so we waited until he...
That's a load of malarkey. I was just minding my own business as the proprietor of Uncle Sam's Burger Hut when those two brought that dog in and started asking me if I'd ever heard of having a dog pull a mule cart. I was, of course, absolutely appalled at the mere thought of...
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard that didn't come from a politician, you...
Dick.
Present company excluded, of course.
Sure.
But none of that is really important. What's really important is that Taffy here is back with her actual owner, safe and sound.
But Taffy's not my dog. She belongs to, a good friend of mine. Well, not really a good friend. It's my business colleague, Ann Kelly.
She sure seems happy to see you for being the dog of a business colleague.
Harry, Ann Kelly is the you-know-who we're supposed to be you-know-whatting at the you-know-where?
Dick, Harry, what are you two still doing here?
You mean the dog belonged to the mayor's dead mistress that we were supposed to be investigating at the Seaward warehouse?
She's what?
This is going to be the scoop of a lifetime. I've got to get my photographer and get down to the Seaward warehouse ASAP. It'll be the front page story. I can't believe how lucky
Dick,
I am.
Harry, my office, now. I'm just gonna go.
She's what?
And that's it. Dick and Harry have solved the case of the found dog. Tune in next week for the next adventure of Dick Rogers, Space Detective, where Dick might be trying to solve the mystery of the missing job. Same space time, same space station.
So, how did everyone feel about that episode?
I could see why this episode wasn't especially a priority for us to put out.
Especially given the editing we had to do.
Oh, 100%. There's no way we could have recorded it and released it the way it was originally written.
And we're not going to be explicit about it here either, in case there's someone who wasn't aware of the stereotype that Vincent was originally based around.
Did they ever actually say his name in the episode?
You know, I don't think they did. Let's just say he wasn't originally a man who operated a burger restaurant and wanted the dog to pull a mule cart.
We usually don't edit scripts for content like this, but I think we were able to preserve the spirit of the story without being cruel.
I guess that's what passed for comedy in the late 50s when this episode came out. So why did you change the character to what he ended up being?
We just changed it to the statistically least oppressed kind of person in our society.
A straight white man.
Although some of that was inferred rather than explicitly stated.
But where did you get the whole mule cart thing?
That came from Mike.
Oh, I'm sure that listeners to my other podcast, the Couch Gag Podcast, co-hosted by Glenn and sponsored by the Shetland Crusaders, Go Shetland Crusaders! will recognize the reference.
What?
I think he means we're not the right kind of nerds to get that reference, so he's not going to explain it.
Oh. Well, if he wants to plug a podcast and be enigmatic, maybe it's just time to hit him with the handles, Mike.
We're on Facebook at Dick Rogers Pod, on Instagram at Dick Rogers Space Detective, and you can join the nerds on Patreon at patreon.com/space_detective.
And make sure to join us for your next Dick appointment. Same space time, same space station.
Goodbye, everybody.
This episode's nerds are Angela Venters as Eleanor, Hover Streetcar Conductor, Evans, Runner, Mother, Lawnmower, Night Shift, and Mayor. Brittany Stone as Evangeline, Announcer, Miss, Father, Guy, Affair, and Reporter. Michael Storm as Mike Nutley, Chief, Tacky, Vincent, Maid, and Child. Logan Wright as Daniel Castle, Harry, and Ad Exec. And Nicholas Johnson as Dick Rogers. Dick Rogers in the Case of the Found Dog was written by Nicholas Johnson, with music by Nicholas Johnson, sound design by Michael Storm, and audio editing by Nicholas Johnson.